The phone is about to ring, and when it does, you will not be ready for who is on the other end. You are sitting in your living room right now, or maybe in your car, or maybe in the quiet of your bedroom where no one else can hear you think. There is a device in your pocket or on the table beside you, and it has been silent for longer than you care to admit. You have checked it more times today than you want to count. You have picked it up and put it down, hoping for a name to appear, hoping for a voice you recognize, hoping for news that changes everything. And still, nothing. The silence has become its own kind of noise. My child, I see you waiting. I see the way your eyes drift to the screen even when you tell yourself you are not looking. I see the way your heart catches when the phone buzzes and then sinks when it is someone else. I see the hope you have tucked away in a corner of your chest, the hope you are almost afraid to admit you still carry. You have been told to stop hoping. You have been told to be realistic. You have been told that some prayers are just too old, too worn out, too impossible for anyone to answer. But here is what they do not know. I have not forgotten you. I have not misplaced your name. I have not run out of time or power or desire. The silence you have been living in is not abandonment. It is preparation. It is waiting. It is the long, still hush before the voice breaks through. How long have you been holding your breath? Tell me right now. Say it out loud. I am listening. You do not have to say it perfectly. You do not have to have the right words. Just tell me how long you have been waiting. Just name the ache. I already know it, but I want you to say it to me. There is something sacred about the moment you stop pretending you are fine and let me hear the real weight you have been carrying. Some of you are waiting for a phone call from a doctor. Some of you are waiting for a child to come home. Some of you are waiting for an apology that has never come, for a door that has stayed shut, for a job offer that has not materialized, for a relationship to be restored. Some of you are waiting for someone to finally see you, really see you, and say your name like it matters. And the waiting has changed you. You are not the same person you were when this wait began. The edges have worn down. The hope has gotten quieter. You have learned to protect yourself by not expecting too much. You have learned to answer the phone with a guarded voice, ready for disappointment, trained to absorb the next blow without flinching. I know that posture. I have watched you develop it over months and years. And I am not angry with you for it. You were trying to survive. You were doing the best you could with what you had. But that guarded posture is about to become unnecessary. The phone is going to ring. And the person on the other end is going to say something so unexpected, something so far outside the boundaries of what you have allowed yourself to believe, that you will have to sit down. You will have to catch your breath. You will have to let the tears come. Because the voice you hear will not be the one you were bracing for. You have been preparing yourself for bad news. You have been rehearsing the worst-case scenario in your mind for so long that it feels familiar, almost comfortable. You have built your life around the possibility of another disappointment. You have learned to live small so that nothing can crush you. But I am not bringing you bad news. I am bringing you something you have stopped asking for. There was a woman once who also stopped asking. Her name was Hannah. She was married to a man who loved her deeply, but that love could not fill the empty arms she carried every single day. She wanted a child. She prayed for a child. She wept for a child. And year after year, the answer was no. Or worse, the answer was silence. She went to the temple and she prayed so hard, so desperately, that the priest thought she was drunk. Her lips moved but no sound came out. Her heart was so broken that she could not even form the words properly. She just stood there in the presence of God, pouring out everything she had, not caring who saw her, not caring what anyone thought. And I heard her. I heard her in the middle of that raw, messy, unfiltered prayer. I heard her when she had no elegance left. I heard her when she had given up on performing faith and just showed me her actual, bleeding heart. I answered her. I gave her a son. And she gave him back to me. You know the story. But do you know what happened the moment before the answer came? Do you know what she was doing when everything changed? She was still in the temple. She was still on her knees. She had not yet received the news. She had not yet held her child. She was still living in the not yet. And that is where you are right now. Still in the not yet. But the call is coming. The call that changes everything is already on its way. It has already been sent. The voice on the other end is already preparing to speak your name. The person you least expect is about to become the instrument of your breakthrough. You have been looking in the wrong direction. You have been scanning the horizon for a familiar shape, for someone you already know, for a face that makes sense. But I am sending someone unexpected. Someone you may have dismissed. Someone you may have written off. Someone whose name has not even crossed your mind in months. I do my best work through unexpected messengers. Think about the ones I have used before. A donkey spoke to a prophet. A shepherd boy became a king. A cradle became a cross. A tomb became an empty room. I do not do predictable. I do not do obvious. I do not do the thing you have already figured out. I do the thing that makes you gasp. And that is what is coming for you. The person on the other end of that phone call is carrying something I have given them to give to you. It might be an apology you never thought you would hear. It might be an invitation you never believed you would receive. It might be news that reverses a diagnosis. It might be a name you have been praying for, finally spoken with love and repentance. It might be someone telling you that they see you, that they value you, that they need you. The phone call will change the direction of your life. And here is the part that will stretch your faith the most: you do not have to figure out who it is. You do not have to guess. You do not have to run ahead of me and try to make it happen. You do not have to manipulate circumstances or force conversations or twist arms to get the result you want. You just have to answer the phone. You just have to be ready to receive what I am sending. Are you ready? Stop and search your heart right now. Are you ready for good news? Or have you become so accustomed to disappointment that you would not know what to do with a blessing if it landed in your lap? Have you built walls so high and so thick that even my voice has trouble getting through? I am not asking you to tear down those walls on your own. I am not asking you to manufacture faith you do not have. I am asking you to let me show you that the walls are already falling. I am asking you to trust that the phone is about to ring and that what comes through that line will be more than you could have asked or imagined. There was a man named Joseph who knew what it was like to have everything stripped away. His own brothers sold him into slavery. He was falsely accused and thrown into prison. He spent years in a dungeon, forgotten by everyone who had promised to remember him. He had every reason to believe that his life was over, that God had abandoned him, that the dreams he had once carried were nothing more than cruel jokes. And then the phone rang. Well, there were no phones in that prison. But there was a messenger. There was a sudden turn. There was a moment when the door swung open and Joseph was pulled out of obscurity and placed in a position of power that would save nations. The call came when he least expected it. The call came after he had stopped calculating the odds. The call came when he had no control left and no strategy remaining and nothing but a quiet trust that I was still with him. That is where I need you to be. Not in control. Not in strategy. Not in frantic effort to make something happen. Just in trust. Just in stillness. Just in the quiet conviction that I am working even when you cannot see anything moving. The phone is about to ring. And when it does, you are going to hear something that makes all the waiting worth it. You are going to hear something that rewrites the story you have been telling yourself. You are going to hear something that proves I never left you, that I was working the whole time, that every silent night and every unanswered prayer was part of a plan bigger than you could see. I need you to do something for me. I need you to stop looking at the phone. Stop obsessing over who will call. Stop rehearsing what you will say. Stop trying to control the outcome. Just let it ring. Let it surprise you. Let me be the one who decides the timing and the messenger and the message. Your job is not to make the call happen. Your job is to be ready to receive it. And part of being ready is letting go of the bitterness you have been holding. I know it is there. I know you have been wounded. I know the waiting has left scars. I know there are people you have written off, relationships you have buried, apologies you have stopped expecting. I know the pain runs deep. But the call I am sending requires a cleared space. It requires a heart that is open enough to actually hear what is being said. If you are still nursing old wounds, if you are still rehearsing old grievances, if you are still holding on to the offense, you will not be able to receive the gift I am sending through that unexpected voice. Can you forgive them before they even call? Can you release the debt they owe you before they have even had a chance to pay it? Can you trust me enough to let go of the outcome and let me handle the restoration? This is the moment. Right now. In the quiet of wherever you are sitting. This is the moment I am asking you to open your hands and let go of the weight you have been carrying. Let go of the resentment. Let go of the need for them to suffer the way you have suffered. Let go of the scorekeeping. Let go of the bitter satisfaction of being right. Just let it go. I will catch it. I will handle it. I will bring the justice that only I can bring, the restoration that only I can orchestrate, the healing that only I can give. Your job is to be free. Your job is to be ready to answer that phone with a voice that sounds like grace. And when you answer, you are going to hear something that shocks you. Not because it is loud or dramatic or flashy, but because it is exactly what you needed. Because it comes from a direction you never considered. Because it proves that I have been paying attention to every single detail of your life. I have not missed a thing. I have not forgotten a single tear. I have not lost track of a single prayer. Every word you have whispered into the dark has been recorded. Every longing you have never spoken aloud has been heard. Every sleepless night has been witnessed. And now I am moving. The silence is breaking. The wait is ending. The call is coming. There is a man in your life or a woman in your life who has been carrying something for you. They do not even fully understand it themselves. They have felt a nudge, a pull, an unshakable sense that they need to reach out to you. They have resisted it. They have talked themselves out of it. They have made excuses. But the nudge will not go away. Because I am relentless when I want something for my child. I will not let them rest until they make that call. I will bring them back to the thought of you again and again. I will stir their heart in the middle of the night. I will put your face in their mind at the most inconvenient moments. I will not stop until they pick up the phone and dial your number. That is how much I love you. That is how determined I am to bring you the blessing I have prepared. And when that call comes, do not be afraid to answer it. Do not let your pride tell you to let it go to voicemail. Do not let your hurt tell you that you are better off without them. Do not let your fear tell you that it will only lead to more disappointment. Answer the phone. Hear what they have to say. And let me do the rest. You do not have to have a script. You do not have to know the right words. You do not have to navigate the conversation perfectly. Just show up. Just be present. Just listen. I will guide your words. I will soften your heart. I will make the exchange what it needs to be. The person on the other end of that call is about to become part of your testimony. They are about to be the unexpected answer to a prayer you stopped praying. They are about to show you that I work in ways that defy your logic and exceed your expectations. Are you ready for that? Say it out loud right now. Tell me you are ready. Even if you do not feel ready. Even if your hands are shaking and your stomach is in knots. Just say the words. Let them hang in the air between us. I am ready. I am ready for the call. I am ready for the unexpected. I am ready for the blessing I have not dared to hope for. Now take a breath. Let the tension in your shoulders release. Let the grip on your phone loosen. Let the worry drain out of your chest. The call is coming. And when it does, you will know that I have been with you the whole time. You will know that the silence was not silence at all. It was the sound of me working, arranging, preparing, orchestrating a moment that would leave you breathless with gratitude. I am proud of you for holding on this long. I am proud of you for not giving up completely, even when it got dark. And I am about to show you that your endurance was not in vain. The phone is about to ring. Do not be afraid to answer it. Let us pray together now, you and I. Father, I bring this child of yours before you right now. I lift up every anxious thought they have carried, every sleepless night they have endured, every tear they have cried in secret. I ask you to calm their heart and steady their hands. Prepare them for what is coming. Open their ears to hear your voice and the voice of the one who will call. Soften their heart to receive what you are sending, even if it comes through an unexpected messenger. Give them the grace to forgive before they are asked. Give them the courage to answer when the call comes. Give them the wisdom to know what to say and the humility to say nothing when silence is needed. I pray protection over this moment. Guard their heart from any attack of the enemy who would try to steal the joy of this breakthrough before it arrives. Silence the voices of doubt and fear that have spoken so loudly in the past. Replace them with the still, small voice of your Spirit, speaking peace and assurance. I pray for the person on the other end of that call. Prepare their heart as well. Give them the words they need to speak. Give them the courage to reach out, even if they are afraid. Remove every obstacle that would keep them from dialing that number. Let them feel your nudge so strongly that they cannot ignore it. I pray for the conversation itself. Let it be bathed in grace. Let it be free of accusation and full of truth. Let it be the beginning of something new, not the rehashing of something old. Let it bring healing where there has been wounding, reconciliation where there has been division, hope where there has been despair. And I pray for the days that follow this call. Let this be the turning point, the moment when everything changes. Let this be the door that opens to a new season of blessing and purpose and joy. Let your child walk through that door with confidence, knowing that you have gone before them and prepared the way. I thank you for your faithfulness. I thank you that you are not done writing this story. I thank you that the best chapters are still ahead. And now, my child, go in peace. What you have received here tonight is not just for you. There is someone in your life who needs to hear this same truth. Someone who is also waiting. Someone who has also been holding their breath. Someone who has also been staring at a silent phone, wondering if anyone will ever call. Let them know. Tell them what I have told you. Share these words with the one who needs them. Let them hear what you have heard tonight. Let them know that the silence is about to break. Let them know that the call is coming. Go now, and be ready. The phone is about to ring. And on the other end is everything you have been waiting for.